Hello, everybody. Happy Transcendent Twin Flame Taco Tuesday. Checking in to see how everyone is doing after that phenomenal full moon in Scorpio that we had last night. It was a beautiful full moon because this is the week of Wesak. And I'm cracking up. I just got off the phone with one of my sister clients, and we were talking about that movie back in the day, how Stella got her groove back, and she's about to um, possibly set up something with my friend Jen. But just, women connecting with each other, inspiring each other, motivating each other, going on vacations, different places around the world. The first place is more than likely going to be the Caribbean. Yeah. All right. So I am so excited for her. She is beyond an inspiration to me since she graduated away from a narcissist as she got her wings as an empath. Not just as a divine feminine, but as a divine mother at the same time, ensuring that those ancestral cycles that had handicapped, her lineage for so long wouldn't handicap her daughter. And she's actually one of the first people that brought me moving supplies. Back in the day, she's like, "Don't give up. You and your daughter are going to be in an amazing place, and everything else is going to slide into place." And I was cracking jokes asking the ancestors what I'm supposed to call this feed. I was wanting to come on yesterday, and I was so so far out of my body, not just from doing a prayer circle with Divine Maverick, but and all the healing that took place with that. But then my student Diana had to go and I don't even know how she did it. Superimpose my face on Sandra Bullock's character in Miss Congeniality, and I'm just dying because the whole scene, Gracie Lou Freebush, and she's doing the water music, and all of a sudden she's like, "Forget that! I'm just gonna teach y'all how to sing." Which those of you who haven't taken martial arts, solar plexus, instep, nose, and groin, not only gets you free but causes people to sing at the same time, right? So I was dying last night, and what made it even more funny is that, let's just say, I saw my little friend trying to play guitar while looking at that feed and busting up, like shaking his head, busting up, laughing, whatever. And I had to jump back on here because that prayer circle that Divine Maverick did last night, she touched on a lot of stuff. One of the people was commenting down below about hocus focus, and I saw that, and it just like tickled my fancy, right? Lit up my chakras, because Grandpa used to call hocus pocus hoji poji, but it's like hocus focus, where our attention goes, that's where the magic flows, kind of thing. So I was sitting here, and Divine Maverick was talking last night how the devils, karmic, whatever you call them, will disguise themselves as absolutely anything. I'm hearing the hand that rocks the cradle. Um, as pretty as you can imagine, right? And to try and stop sacred destiny from happening, it never works. And it always not only blows back on them, it blows back on their kids, which is really sad. But eventually they learn the lesson, and their kids tend to be able to transcend that somehow so that they can go out in the world and do good instead of, hurting other people, which is a good thing. But I keep hearing the devil wears Prada. And not Prada as in Prada, but Pra-duh as in Duh. That's what the ancestors are saying to call this, because it's almost like that knockoff Prada that everyone knows is a knockoff, right? And people still try and get away with it. They'll tell you till they're blue in the face that whatever the hell they have is Prada. It's not. And even if it is, you know they got it with blood money or whatever the deal is, right? So I just heard the term karma wash. Some people really need a karma wash right now. And that's what this full moon is doing, you know. This is a pink full moon. It's not a glaring in your face white light trying to take a picture, all of a sudden can't see stars in the That's not the kind of moon it is. It's a pink moon. So pink is the energy of the heart, you know. It is bringing people back into their heart. It's protecting people's hearts. It's reminding people of what they started from their heart, that they need to finish from their heart, right? I was just talking with a buddy of mine who's a phenomenal musician. And, you know, he was mentioning how, and we've all been in this place where, you know, we feel like we've been knocked down, dragged over the coals, you know, whatever, we have nothing left until we realize that we still have the most important thing left, and that's our soul. So, no matter what you've been through in your life, you know, especially if you're a musician, you can't make soul music, all right? B.B. King used to say, if you're singing the blues and you don't look like you're constipated emotionally or otherwise, you're not singing the blues. You might be singing above the blues, but you're not singing under it. You're not getting under it. You're not, as my friend would say, singing from your yoni, right? Which, not in BB's case, but, you know, in my case, when somebody, you know, when Etta gets up there and she's singing from her undercarriage, all right, you know, because, you know, you get that face. Everybody gets that face. They're in the moment. It's touching their soul, right? So, to appreciate soul music, soul people, soul food, you got to have a soul. You got to be in your soul, you know. And when you are around people that have pawned their soul, or trying to pawn your soul, or trying to, someone just said, bleed off your soul like leeches, you know, we are not in the medieval times. We are in the flippin' Renaissance, okay? Last time all this shiz and fizz happened, that's when we got the Renaissance. We got the best music we could ever possibly imagine, right? That started healing people, that started reminding people why music is so important. So, what's happening right now, coming out of 2020, where everybody was hiding under their chairs, into 2021, where they're like wishing a bitch would, right? Yeah, you try and tell me I gotta go hide in my house again when all these rich people are still doing whatever the hell they're doing, right? So 2021, that's our 5 vibration. That's change. That's good stuff. Big happy changes, as Divine Maverick would say. So coming off that meditation last night, let me tell you, y'all, I prayed so hard I sprained my chakras, but took a hot shower. I'm good now, you know. So those of you that saw that clip that my student Diana did of me, I don't even know how the hell she did that, but I'm honored. You know, I think of Sandra Bullock and I think of, you know, all the crap that she's battled and battled with and battled down in Hollywood nonsense, you know, but just the characters that she's played, she's phenomenal. So when she sent me that clip, I was like, oh my, it just reminded me of the whole my back in my modeling days. So I was talking with my client right now, and she's like, well, no reason you can't get back to that, you know. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go back down that route again, you know. Defuzz and all that jazz, right? But if you've seen it, you've seen it. I'm still cracking up about it, you know? So, I mean, today, you know, Twinflame Tuesday, you know, if you feel like the world has stripped you bare, you ain't got nothing left, you've got your soul, right? And if you've still got your soul, that means that the person that shares your soul, when you're thinking about that whole figure 8 thing, they have a soul too, okay? So, y'all are here to absolutely evolve. Y'all are here to absolutely enjoy getting to piece the rest and best together for the highest good of Mother Earth and all her children. Not half-ass it, not half-bake it, not settle for being around people that are trying to pawn your soul to the highest bidder, right? Because they pawned theirs or lost theirs or whatever the hell, you know? That's their circus, that's their monkeys, you know? But you still have a soul. If you still care about people, you still have a soul. If you still want better for your children, you still have a soul. If you can still sit down at a piano or pick up a guitar or whatever it is and bring tears to your own face, bring tears to other people's face, guess what? You still have a soul. That means that you still have a heavenly purpose, a heavenly mission, a heavenly appointment, a divine appointment, a sacred birthright to fulfill. that no one has the right to lessen or cheapen or try and take away from you piece by piece or all at once. So when you sit there and you think of your soul purpose, right? From the soles of your feet all the way to the top of your head, like uh, um, spiritual Sag. You know, she always says, "I love y'all from the bottom of my feet." Why? Because she loves you absolutely. She loves you from the soles of her feet to the top of her head. You know, that's how we love people. We love them with our soul, not what they can do for us, not who they can introduce us to, but their soul. Namaste. You know, the light in me honors the light in you. My soul honors your soul. You know, making sure that our children hold on to their souls. That it's not like the compass where they're cutting their soul away from people, whatever, or divergent or whatever the hell, inception, whatever it is, you know? Because life imitates art and art imitates life. So we get to choose what we imitate, what we co create, what we bring into being for the highest good of Mother Earth and all her children. I got to keep an eye on my time here. But I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I love you from the bottom of my feet too, but that's spiritual Sagittarius thing. So I say I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, right? Anything that I can do to help you understand your soul, to help you heal your soul, to help you protect your soul, to help you get your soul out of hawk if that's the case, you know, I will help you do that. Why? Because that's my absolute purpose. You can call me a cunning linguist, you can call me a verbal alchemista, you can call me a spiritual midwife. I don't care what the hell you call me as long as you don't call me late for dinner. But like I said in my post earlier, Divine Maverick was talking something about that, moving silent like the G in lasagna. You know, I love that. And yeah, that's kind of cheesy, but if you don't got the right cheese, you don't got the right lasagna. So I love you guys all. I am happy to help y'all piece the rest and best together, however is or can become possible in faith. Reach out to me via Instagram, direct message, text me, or, you know, infiniteblessings.godaddysites.com. Either way, honor your soul, celebrate your soul. Know that you got a soul, your twin flame has a soul. Y'all are absolutely going to come together, and there ain't nobody that can say or do other than that. So, keep enjoying the miracles, one miracle to the next. Reach out if you need me. I'm hugging y'all with my prayers. Hichathualo, Oma Washte.